G'day guys, it's Captain Noob here today, and I've got the 2-shot explosive Radium rifle here. Now, this is a weapon from the Far Harbor DLC, and it is one of the most powerful weapons that uses the 45 ACP round in the game, so we're obviously going to be making a lot of damage with it as compared to any combat rifle type weapon. In addition to the ballistic damage that it does with the bullets, it also carries a little bit of rad damage with it too. So you'll be able to get a little bit more bonus damage against human enemies, and basically pretty much only human enemies that are susceptible to radiation. Mutated creatures or bugs will not obviously be affected by it, but still the damage output of this weapon is going to be good enough that it doesn't matter all that much. So this has got the 2-shot and explosive effect on it, which means we're going to be firing 2 shots. One of the shots would just be a standard regular shot, and the other one would be from the current receiver, which is powerful automatic, and obviously those both of those rounds are going to be of the explosive variety too, so you can see that we get a ton of damage even when we're not directly hitting them. And in addition to all this, it's got a suppressor on it, which means we'll be able to stay nice and stealthy when we need to, mainly against bosses. But it's important to use this weapon in caution in close quarters, because it has a tendency to hurt you if you get any of the splash damage too close to yourself, especially when you've invested in Demolition Expert, which greatly increases the splash damage of any explosive things. So one more turret to go and it's on to the monsters. You can see that it's an exceptional weapon for mobbing, as would any 2-shot explosive weapon would be. So let's go find Swan, shall we? Alrighty, so the drill here is probably just going to be hitting him as far as we can away and then just backpedal while it closes in, and hopefully the suppressor will keep us nice and hidden. One thing about this weapon is its recoil is actually kind of high. One thing that probably won't be a problem when Swan is close enough, since he's such a big target, but you can see my reticules being thrown around like a... yeah, it's been thrown around quite a lot here. So we've got 40 rounds in our mag, which is pretty good, and as you can see, while it's not completely optimized for VATS, it still gets a decent amount of hits in. We'll be able to kill him very easily, provided we don't do anything stupid and get hit, or get stuck on any train carriages. That'd be unfortunate. So even while hip firing, you can see the aim sort of shiggles around like that. It does make hitting targets kind of hard at this range, especially when you're going full auto, so maybe even a little bit of burst fire isn't too bad from time to time. While he's nice and close, we'll open up bats on his head, pop a critical in there just as he gets his anchor swinging down, so we can avoid any damage from that. Won't be able to take him out in VATS, so we'll quickly let the anchor drop on us again and finish him off with a little bit of extra damage. So you can tell there that I wasn't being very cautious at all, and yet I will still manage to easily beat him. So it's a pretty damn good weapon for bosses too. Let's find something else. So we're back in the glowing sea here, and today's target is going to be that Deathclaw just over there. And he's distracted on some rad scorpions right now, so what we will do is sneak up on him a little bit and try to get as many sneak attacks as we can to get a good start on his health. There he is, standing there like a moron, so we'll be able to do quite a bit of damage if this VATS says is right. Very good, we're getting heaps of hits on him now, to the point of mutating. Yes, we are. Okay. So now he's detected us, which means he'll be able to grab us and kill us in one shot if he wants to. So what I might do here is kill myself to the point of 20% health, and we'll let Destroyer of Arcadia and Nerd Rage carry us through the damage. Come on, we can get him. Alright, now we can finish him off in VATS hopefully. One critical should do it, and down he goes. So, in hurting ourselves there, we managed to get our good damage bonus, which allowed us to kill him. This is without a doubt the hardest enemy to kill in the game. Like the other Deathclaw near that gunner's little highway thing doesn't even compare. We'll go one more monster, then we'll call it a video. Alrighty, we'll kill this queen, and that's it for today. So, game plan here again is just get as many sneak attack criticals and do as much damage as possible. Although we need to backpedal when fighting this queen, because what happens when you're in caution is that she'll actually spit on you, or spit in your general direction with actual pinpoint accuracy, and she'll be able to do a lot of damage from that. Oh, looks like we've got someone helping us. I wonder if that's a familiar looking synth. Before she hits us, we'll go into VATS and very badly avoid that second strike that she did. But now we're in Nerd Rage and we'll be doing a lot of damage with that. Standing in our acid pools there, probably a bad idea, but we've almost finished her off, and provided that we don't go into water here, we should be just fine. Now let's see who was shooting, because I have a feeling that it's not a friendly person. Oh, back to hidden now. Health is all on the regen now, seeing as it's day. It can't have been that bloat fly. There's something. Here we go. We'll sneak up on this particular synth here and we'll try to knock it out. Why hello there. It's time to die. Easy kill. That's one dead synth indeed. So that was a 2-shot explosive radium rifle. If this is a mod you'd be interested in, links will be in the description below. Make sure you have the Far Harbor DLC though. This is a mod for all platforms, I'll reiterate that, so no matter if you're on PS4, PC or Xbox One, you can get this mod for yourself, and it's a lot of fun, so I suggest checking it out. And if you want to fight this abominable synth over here, or have this character as a companion, there'll be mods in the description for that too. Thanks for watching, guys.